Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny here with your weekly reset for Tuesday, April 26, 2016. There is a ton to do in Destiny this week, guys, so we're going to get right to it. First of all, we're going to hit up the Nightfall. The Nightfall this week is the Fallen Saber Strike. The modifiers are small arms, where primary weapons are favored, grounded, where players will do and get more damage when they are in the air. Chaff, which means that essentially you have no radar, and Trickle, which means that your super and grenade energy regains very slowly, guys. So that since it's the Fallen Saber Strike, I always recommend bringing at least one Titan to go along at the opening. It is nice to have small arms, guys, but that is the weekly Nightfall Strike. The Nightfall Strike is rewarding some pretty good stuff. It's a lot better than it used to be. It is dropping higher light level stuff, so make sure you have your highest light level gear on and life will be good, guys. That is the weekly Nightfall Strike for this week, the Fallen Saber. Let's go up to the reef and talk about the challenge of the Elders, guys. The level 42 arena, the modifiers are melee kill bonus, exposure, and trickle. So that's kind of an interesting way that they have to balance these two things together. You have to kind of balance, am I going to go in and be able to get some kills with my melee, but you do have exposure and trickle, so that's going to be a little bit more tricky than it has been the last couple of weeks, guys. Of course, you can always do the level 41 arena, and you can get your sterling treasures. You can get 3 for every account that you have. The 3 ways you can do that is, number 1, you can go to your postmaster, and he should have one waiting for you. You can do your level 41 arena, or you can do your weekly competitive multiplayer. Right now, it is Mayhem Rumble, but this is going to be replaced with Iron Banner here in a little bit. I'm going to be talking about that very, very shortly, guys. So make sure you pick up your Sterling Treasure packages, and make sure you pick those up and get some new loot, guys. Again, you can always pick up a Sterling Treasure box from the Eververse Trading Company if you so choose, but that was cost you some silver. I'm just going to be continuing to play the game and things like that so I can get my taken armor and such. So let's go over to the raid and talk about what's up for this week. We've got the Warpriest challenge. Last week was the Oryx challenge, so that was a blast. The Warpriest challenge essentially means that no one in the fire team can have the brand of the Initiate, the red aura around them, more than once. Make sure that everyone in the fire team is comfortable in knowing how to run that. Otherwise, if you're not one of those people who is running the aura, make sure you bring your black spindles or your high impact sniper rifles or machine guns to get that taken care of. I always like to bring a hunter and a titan. Hunters to tether the boss, a titan to drop a weapons of light bubble. You do those things together, you will get this done very, very easily. Again, the Warpriest challenge is this week. That's going to give you the calcified fragment, the emblem. It will also drop up to 335 light level stuff, guys, all depending on what light level you are. It's not guaranteed loot anymore, but guaranteed like 335 loot. It's not a numerical guaranteed drop, but guys, that is the Warpriest challenge. Of course, the tier 3 Court of Oryx boss this week is Balwar. Balwar is the wizard where you have to kill certain knights that will drop pools of light that you can then step in and shoot Balwar up on top. Otherwise, the ground is completely poisonous. That is the tier 3 Court of Oryx boss. Make sure you go to there if you need a higher light level artifact. That is a great way if you're a lower light level. Just pop in an antiquated rune. Make sure you've got your highest light level stuff on, and guys, and you'll be able to get some really good loot that is higher light level. Okay, guys, so we've talked a little bit about the challenge of the Elders with the modifiers. Let's actually talk about the bosses. There are 3 bosses this week, and the 3 bosses are round 1, we've got Kexis the Betrayed, which is a fallen boss, which is light level 310. Round 2 is the Sedidious Mine. That is a Vex boss, and that's the boss we faced last week, where there are 3 circles, a taken storm inside of them, and it just randomly goes across the map, and if you stay inside of it, you get killed. Finally, round 3, we have a Wretched Knight with the add-ons of Hive, guys. So that is the challenge of the Elders. Again, the level 41 arena is completely random. I recommend here, it would probably be wise if you create created or had a character that allowed you to pick up orbs, which would allow you to get a little bit of light and a little bit of health back. Otherwise, make sure you have a defender titan with you with Blessing of Light. That's going to be something that could help you out in the Challenge of Elders, guys. So, today's Crucible multiplayer is Skirmish. Again, you get 15 legendary marks from that. The daily today is the clear out the Cabal, occupying the lost city of Freehold, and explore what remains. Guys, if this is ever the Black Spindle mission, Lost to Light, one of the things that I like to do on my Twitch live streams is help people who do not have their Black Spindle. I will carry them through, and I have a team that does that together. Again, all the information is down in the description box. You guys can check out my Twitch live streams. Follow me there, and I'll make a big announcement on Twitter if that is the case, that we have Lost to Light, because that's one of the things I love to do on my channel. Of course, you can always do Vanguard Heroic Strikes that will give you legendary marks, and the strike exclusive items like the Grasp of Malak or the Hood of Malak are all dropping at higher light levels, guys. So these are actually quite rewarding. I do recommend that you take a little bit of time and maybe grind a little bit of these if you've got some free time, guys. But last thing, and actually the most important thing this week, in my opinion, is the fact that we have Iron Banner coming up shortly. That will be replacing our competitive weekly multiplayer very shortly. A couple of changes have come to Iron Banner, so we're going to talk about them very quickly with the April update. First of all of the items will be updated from ranks 3 to 5 in Lord Saladin's inventory. The rank packages are going to be different. There are increased light levels for both the rank 3 and the rank 5 package. In the rank 3 package, you can get an artifact that is up to 320 light. At rank 5, a ghost that is 320 light. Rank 5 packages can now reward the items from the current event. Iron Banner armor and weapons can now be earned at rank 0, so you don't have to be rank 1, 2, 3, whatever. You can go into Iron Banner, and if you get a drop, it's going to happen instantly. You don't have to be a high light level, high rank in the Iron Banner or reputation, okay? So, what's also cool is that they removed legendary engrams from the possible end of activities rewards list, which will allow you to get a greater chance to receive Iron Banner loot. And then a couple other things, some of the bounties are a little bit easier. Now there's, instead of getting 2,500 for the Iron Domination bounty, you only need to get 1,500. Iron Versatility bounty only requires 7 kills instead of 10. And guys, it's actually like pretty nice this week. We're going to have the auto rifle, which is a very nice weapon to have, especially with the archetype kind of like the Doctrine of Passing. Also, you are going to have the option to get the machine gun as well as boots and class items, including the PlayStation exclusive class item, guys. So that is your weekly reset. There's a lot to do here in Destiny, guys, so I'm looking forward to it. What are you going to be doing first? Are you going to be doing the Challenge of the Elders? Are you going to be doing Iron Banner first? Are you going to be doing the raid? Tell me in the comment section below, guys, and I will see you next time in the universe of Destiny.